I just have a short speech that I wrote from the dad as my last words to him, or our last words to him. Today we gather to pay our last respect to my father. My father was a loving and strong man, the pillar and provider of the family. He was firm, disciplined, and dedicated. But at home we experienced a different side of him, a gentle, caring father who guided us with love, even if it came with a touch of strictness. He had a remarkable sense of humor, one that our home, one that filled our home with laughter. I remember one moment so vividly. My mom and I always used to get into arguments over mascaras and makeup, and my dad would always be the referee in between. And having to get to experience those two sides of him, being strong outside and being gentle to us, was such an honor to experience. In his final days, we had the privilege of caring for him, and during that time, I witnessed something truly powerful. The man who had always been so strong began to soften. He allowed us to introduce new ways of doing things and embraced it with grace. I also had an opportunity to watch him grow and surrender to God. And that was one of the biggest gifts to us. Dad, this is our final tribute to you, a small reflection of the great man that you were. As your children, we carry the responsibility and honor of making you proud, just as you always made us proud. Thank you for the love, the lessons, your sacrifice, and your strength. Thank you for being a guide and a protector. We will miss you deeply, Daddy, and we love you more than words could ever express. But your legacy will live on. Thank you.
It was an honor to share this life with you. You made everything beautiful and worthwhile. It's sad that you had to leave us, but we were on borrowed time with you anyway, because you were an angel. Good night, David. I love you from my heart.
Daddy, you provided us with love like no other. We are deeply saddened by your departure, but you are at peace now. I will always love you. Go well, Daddy, from Kofa. Dear Dad, may you find peace in your next lifetime. You will always be my father, and I will always choose you as a father. Thank you for all that you have taught me, your daughter, for you.
Daddy, I miss you so much. I wish I had more time with you. Thank you for everything you did for me and for loving me with the way you did. I love you forever. Kamohelo.
Tsamaya sentle rato la pelo ya me. Till we meet again, your one and only Mrs. Moloi.
Dad, thank you for being a loving husband and father. Thank you for all the sacrifices you made. We will forever be grateful for you. We will miss you, Daddy. We love you from Moloi's family.
Obituary of CWO Moloi. CWO Moloi was born on the 13th of March 1960 at Auckland. He is the son of Mama Muderi Kuzwayo. They were 8 at home, 2 girls and 6 boys. They were lawfully given to their uncle Master Mashume and their aunt Agnes Moloi, as they did not have their own children, unfortunately. The deceased Potas is schooled in Mahike. He got married to Mebinki Priscilla Mutwahai on the 29th of September 1990. They got blessed with 7 children and 9 grandchildren. He started to work at Mputlazona Defense Force by the year 1979 till he retired by the year 2020. He departed his life on the 21st of April 2026. Unfortunately, all his siblings departed this life before him. He is survived by his wife, children, and grandchildren, and will be fondly remembered by the many friends and family. Rest in peace.
We will now proceed with the military ceremonial aspects regarding the military funeral. On behalf of the Chief of the South African National Defence Force, General Ruzani Mapania, our sincere condolences are extended to the family, friends of the late 94729589 NA Chief Warrant Officer retired CWO Moloi. I wish to confirm it was the wish of the next of kin that the funeral will be conducted with semi-military honors. You are requested to observe the following military customs and traditions regarding a military funeral. After the program director has started to conduct the service, no interference or political speeches will be allowed. The procedures before and during the service in the tent, the program director, in close cooperation with the marshalling officer and chaplain and the pastor, is responsible for the smooth running of the service. The procedures on conclusion of the service in the tent, the chaplain will read out the names of the bearers. The congregation is requested to remain seated when the coffin is being carried out of the tent. There may be no singing at this stage. The next of kin and the close family are expected to follow the coffin to the hearse. The congregation may only stand up and follow the next of kin when the coffin reaches the hearse. The forming up of the procession and movement to the cemetery, the chaplain leads in front, the hearse will be second, the family follows after that, the military chief mourner's vehicle follows, the rest of the military vehicles will follow, the rest of the congregation's vehicles will follow. The procedures for the service at the gravesite. The bearers will be given chance to remove the flags from the coffin. The next of kin will cover the coffin with a blanket and or put wreaths of flowers on the coffin. The coffin will be sent in a military tradition. When the coffin is sent, the firing party is going to shoot volleys with rifles. And please note, they are going to adhere to the state safety precautions. Handing over of the national flag to the next of kin. After all the military mourners have paid their last respects individually, the marshalling officer will hand over the national flag to the next of kin as a pledge and an indication that the military service has been ended. The withdrawal of military contingents on conclusion of the funeral. On the conclusion of the military service, the military members will join the community in whatever may be done in complementing the wishes of the next of kin. Should any party or individual interfere with the military ceremonial proceedings in such a manner which may jeopardize the professional image of the South African National Defence Force, the military participation will terminate immediately and all elements will be withdrawn from the proceedings. I hereby hand over back to the Program Director, Chaplain Kwati. Thank you very much.
A very good morning. My name is Brigadier General Temba Twala. I'm actually standing here representing the Department of Defense, but specifically Vice Admiral Maningi Mkonto, who is the Chief of Logistics in the Department of Defense. Let me start by acknowledging and extend our sincere appreciation to Director Asset Management, who together with myself had a privilege of receiving unwavering support from the fallen hero over many years. His dedication and willingness to assist never wavered, and his contribution has left a lasting impact at our workplace and in our lives. I'm talking about Ntate Moloi. We gather here today with heavy hearts, and it is not a very grateful moment. It is a very sad moment for all of us and to the Moloi's family. However, yet we carry it with deep gratitude to honor the life of a loyal, dedicated, and courageous soldier who served with distinction and unwavering commitment. Today is not only a moment of mourning, but also a moment of reflection. Reflection on life lived in service, discipline, and honor. A soldier who stood firm in the face of duty, who answered the call of the nation without hesitation, and who remained loyal to the very end up until his retirement in 2020. I stand before you not only as a member of the Department of Defense, but as someone who had an honor and privilege of working alongside him. In that time, I came to know him as a man of integrity, quiet strength, and deep commitment to his responsibilities. He was dependable, professional, and carried himself with dignity at all times. His presence made a difference, and his absence will be deeply felt. The Chief of Logistics, who could not be here with us today, has conveyed his sincere condolences to Moloi's family. And he has asked that we remember the fallen soldier who exemplified dedication and loyalty, and whose service to the Department of Defense will never be forgotten. In moments like this, we are reminded that service does not end with uniform. It lives in the legacy. He was retired, yet we remember his service, even out of uniform. Hence, we actually had to follow him and come and bury his fallen hero. May we carry forward his legacy, discipline, loyalty, and service. May we remember not only how he died, but how he lived his life and served this country with loyalty, dignity, and integrity. Amen. And last but not least, may his soul rest in peace. He will always be remembered. I thank you.
Momu Molora Mamoloreng le role mo le ruli. Oto O Bela Sona Eho Bela Sona Bela Wesi Tabelo Saka Esi